And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
Backcourt violation.
And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the fourth best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Now here's Tatum, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Porzingis. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
An experienced point guard. Gotta be careful how you guard Holiday in screening rolls.
And Leonard, here we go. And the dunk by Leonard.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
To the middle. And Walton gets it to go. Walton's got his second basket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Thank you for that, Allie.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Now here's Tatum. That shot off the mark. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Pass to Garnett. Boston pulls it in. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. The jump hook. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Clippers. Back to Harden. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Clippers making a change here. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Left side Porzingis. Wide open. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Pass to Yao. And he dunks it down.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Powell outside. And here's Harden. Another shot. And stolen by Holiday. can't get the full court heave to fall.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Harden's shot is good.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Simmons. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Yao. Can't connect from short range.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boston making a switch here. Here's Tatum. Still no points. Takes it inside. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
That free throw, no good. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Got a hand on it. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Bogdanovich, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
To the paint. Brown can't hit. The Clippers lead by 11. Simmons looking around. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 8.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
White on the wing. Over Bogdanovich. Not enough on that one as it misses. On offense, here are the Clippers. Here's Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in a good situation, up by 13 points.
24.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, A look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Here's Brown. Rebound by the Clippers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the health and being in the right situation.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 18.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Screen by Horford. Kick out to Brown. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Simmons. It's hauled in by White. Fires for 3. They get it back. Here's Yao. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Left side, Simmons. Horford pulls it in. Celtics trail by 16. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
Selfless player Horford looking for an outlet whenever he gets the chance.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. Here's Zubats. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Advance isn't until tomorrow.
When you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, I think there's room for improvement.
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Zubats has got 4 points this quarter.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. The Clippers grab the miss. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. And that one's good. Covington.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
Here's Holiday. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 18. Outside Jones. Pass to Zubats. Holiday grabs the miss.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
To the inside. Here's Yao. Good on the shot. Yao's got 6.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Back to Zubac. Pass to Dunn. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Once again for Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics trail by 16. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Walton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And it's Tatum missing.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
It's Powell on the wing. No points so far. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Celtics trail by 16. On the wing, Bryant. Shot is up. Again, the Celtics good for two more. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Leonard right side. From downtown. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
3 points.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Over to the left wing. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And Tatum drills the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Walton. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Celtics trail by 17. Holiday with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
2 seconds.
He said that's what old people do.
Leonard up top.
Oh, I thought he said. I thought he said that's what old people do.
Pass to Walton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's Los Angeles leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Bryant. Deflected. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. Outside Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. It's
I'm already in the game, JTF.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really
Playing
like the
bonk.
competitiveness I'm seeing.
Back to Harden. Pass to Walton.
Who said he talking about?
The assist.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
Tatum from long range. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Tatum's gotten his third basket of the night.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Yao. Back to Holiday. Here's Yao. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You can tell Holiday likes setting up his guys. He enjoys facilitating.
Celtics foul. Kobe Bryant. First personal foul.
I am playing defense.
Team foul.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Walton. Out to Powell. Connects from downtown. Powell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. A difficult situation for Boston. Here's Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. And Simmons has got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Pass to Jones. No good from outside.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Here's Garnett. Outside Jones. Pass to Simmons. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Counted from distance. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket on the night.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
There's Tatum with the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich, no good. Tatum inside. And the layup falls. Tatum's got 13 now.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Garnett. Clock at 6. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Tatum. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Yao Ming. Derek White.
Here's Yao. Give him 8 points now. Porzingis for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Bogdanovich on the wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. And the Clippers lead by 21. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Here's Yao.
Number 33.
Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Tatum way outside. That won't go. He's 5 for 12 now. Los Angeles leading by 21. Bogdanovich from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Yao. Kicks it out to Bryant. From outside the arc. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Pass to Zubats. Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Celtics trail by 20. Left side Porzingis. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Porzingis has got 11.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Left side Richardson. Here's the 3. Bogdanovich, that's good. Bogdanovich has got 9 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Bryant outside. Pass to Yao. It's rebounded by Zubats. Los Angeles leading by 21. Oh, they get a hand on it. White with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. Oh, Covington with a block. And he's able to get it back. And it's Tatum missing.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Here's Richardson. Good work defensively by White. Driving inside. Can't cash it in from close range. With 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They're
64.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Celtics trail by 21. Holiday with the ball. Picked up by Eubanks. Tatum from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Celtics. They trail by 18.
They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
So it's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Bogdanovich on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Down low. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
A guy who knows this action inside and out. Horford gets himself a shot off that pick and roll.
On the wing, Jones. Here's Eubanks. No good. Unable to win this run. Celtics trail by 13. Brown inside. 17-foot shot on the way. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
On the wing, Jones. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. On the wing, Harden. Right wing. Three-pointer. Here's Walton. Tries again. The rebound, Celtics. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. 6 to shoot. Tatum from long range. And Walton pulls it down. The Clippers lead by 11. Here's Leonard. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery.
Oh, the slam from Leonard. Love watching him finish with force.
Boston on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. There's Tatum with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Over to the wing. Here's Garnett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boston making a switch here. Now Harden. Shoots over Bryant. Harden misses. Celtics trail by 17. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes. We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Yao. Now here's Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Garnett, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
What you love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see his whole squad win.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He encouraged his guys to not hold back, saying, we can do this, but it's on us. We've got to go out there and be aggressive. So that's the plan coming out of the huddle. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. It's Bryant with a drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Brown. On the take. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
.121 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's picked off. Here's Pritchard. To the left wing. Pass to Bryant. Shoots over Harden. Bryant, no good. .50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Walton. Horford covering. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
To stop the drought. Pass to Garnett. Launches a three. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
And the Clippers lead by 12.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Powell. Pass to Walton. From the right block, Boston pulls it in. For the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road.
Yeah, good game.
By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's